Hi there, I'm Lavellan and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition, episode 104. Okay, I want to just get straight into the war table operations. I want to see what we've got. So let's just do that right away. Alright, so where were we? Ferelden. We were in Ferelden. Okay, gather herbs. Oh, 6 royal elf fruit. Well, thank you, Liliana.
Has either of you noticed the change in Morrigan? I fear for her.
Fear for her, rather than fearing what she will do. You do care.
I would have concern for anyone who came into contact with that thing.
Sure, Liliana, sure. Okay, 3 obsidian, 3 embrium. Fantastic, thank you, Josie. And Sutherland and Company missing. Okay, the last trail of Sutherland and Company found and mapped. On your action, Inquisitor. If they need assistance, you're in the best position to render it. And that's 30 influence. Awesome. Okay. Just resources on this side, but I know we did get some new quests, so... Research the Well of Sorrows. And bring Samson to Skyhold for judgment. Okay. Let's
We'll be
research the Well
spread
of
thin
Sorrows.
until the rest of our forces return from the Arbor Wilds.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, because we just abandoned all our forces and our allies when we ran through the mirror. Whoops. Never mind. They can make their own way back. They marched into that forest. They can march right back out again as well. The Well of Sorrows was constructed in unspeakably ancient times. There may be slivers of information left in elven legends or crumbling papers in far-flung libraries. Send people to research how ancient elves made this strange artifact. Okay, Liliana. You recognize the magic used in the well? The universities in Val Royeaux could look into it for us. They're well funded. Josephine, wouldn't the oldest human records on magic be found in Tevinter? I can arrange for our scholars to visit Minratha's archives. I like that one, I do. And Cullen, the Seekers have written treatises on forbidden magic for ages. Cassandra could point us to some of their findings. Yeah, no. No, I think it's going to be Josephine. Tevinter... Tevinter took over the ancient elven lands. All of the magic, or at least a lot of the magic that they know of and control was all elven. So they have the best chance of actually knowing something about the Well of Sorrows. Really. So, yeah, Josephine can take that.
Service.
Sweet. Okay, and bring Samson to Skyhold for judgment. Inquisitor, when Corypheus rushed from the temple for Methal, he left his general for dead. My soldiers and I captured Samson with ease, given that he was still unconscious from your fight. While it will take the army some time to return from the wilds, we can expedite Samson's return in order to put him on trial. If you've no objections, I would be present for his judgment. Commander Cullen. Okay, and Liliana says, Samson has given us no end of trouble. I'd keep him unconscious with sleeping draughts while we transport him here. Okay, Josephine, our Elysian allies have offered to return Samson under the heaviest of guard. They're eager to see him face justice. Oh, Cullen, Samson has earned an armed escort, guarded in a wagon which our fastest horses will pull back to Skyhold. Yeah?
To work?
Absolutely, Cullen. You bring him back real quick. Okay, and I suppose we might as well... I better check to make sure that I've not missed any quests. Yeah, okay, it's just resources, so... I suppose we'll go for one of these two down here, which we haven't done before. Sure, Liliana, you can take that.
Inquisitor.
Whatever you get will be fine. Okay. Okay. Ooh, we're almost at 20. We've got quite a ways to go, but, you know, we might hit it before we face Corypheus. Maybe. Okay, so we acquired some stuff. What about Sutherland's quest? Do we not have anything for Sutherland? Ah, yeah, there we go. Sutherland and company missing. The location of Sutherland's company has been revealed and swift action is required if the young group is to be found. So we need to rescue Sutherland, Voth, and Shade. We'll set that one as active, just because. We're going to be doing that before we do anything else. But after we've spoken to everyone. Okay. And Josephine. And there's really no good way to get you in focus, so... I mean, I'll try.
It comes swiftly, this moment that will be spoken of for ages. The day the Herald of Andraste challenged the Darkspawn that thought itself a god. Defeat him, and you'll be more than a holy woman to the people. You'll enter legend.
I'll enter legend. Like, I didn't do this alone. I hope history's good to me, or of course I'll defeat him. Yeah, of course I will.
When I defeat him, Ambassador, not if.
And there is the fire we follow. People joined the Inquisition after hearing you were blessed, but they've stayed because of how you lead. I wanted to tell you that I shared their sentiments, Inquisitor, and... well, I suppose I just did.
You certainly did. Okay. You're a good friend. Don't act like it's over. I should think so. You've been a very good friend, Josephine.
You've always been there for us, Josephine. And for me.
It means much to hear you say that. Farewell, my lady. When you face Corypheus, may you walk in the light.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, let's see if you'll say anything else, Josie.
Yes?
Anything to report?
What do the people make of us?
There's scarcely a noble house that hasn't openly pledged its support to us.
Okay. Well, tell me about our guests, then.
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
The Lavellan minister was greatly impressed during his visit. Considering I've never seen him smile before, we should consider it a coup.
What brightened the minister's spirits?
I believe he finds something romantic about our attempt to slay Corypheus's dragon.
The dragon, but not Corypheus. He should join in, then. Oh, it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare? We haven't slain the dragon just yet. Be careful. Yeah, but not Corypheus himself?
He's more impressed by a dragon than the ancient Darkspawn controlling it.
It holds a certain cachet for Nevarrans. Their legends are full of heroic dragon slayers. Cassandra's family features heavily in them.
Right. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. Okay. I'm surprised the Nevarran ambassador isn't hounding her about it then. Is Cassandra going to carry on the legacy of dragon slaying? You know, that kind of thing.
We're marching soon.
Varric.
That's the word.
Oh.
Can you say it once? Should I put my boots on in a certain order too? Just do it. Oh, make her be with us.
Okay, Varric.
So, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around this. We went to an Elvhen rune, so a witch could consume a pool of magical goo and then walked through a mirror, and wound up back here. Have I mentioned that the shit that happens to you is crazy? I don't want to think about this anymore. You want to discuss something normal?
I would love to, but I don't think you have anything to talk to me about. I'll ask a personal question. Oh, wait. I can ask about Hawk. Let's just go through it.
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction.
Yep, nope,
Go
okay,
ahead.
everything's
Carry
fine.
on.
Never mind, Varric. Never mind. I'll go find Morrigan. Wait, do I want to go find Morrigan? Come on. There we go. Yep, nope, that's that's the main quest. I do not want to speak to Morrigan. Okay, let's go grab Seylis then. Wherever he may be. Yeah, okay. Numeral. Seylis.
The Temple of Mathal was extraordinary. In all my journeys, I never dreamed of finding anything like it. What will you do with the power of the well once Corypheus is dead?
What will I do with the power of the well? I don't have the power of the well, Seylis. Morrigan has it. Make the world better, restore what was, one thing at a time, or I'll rely on those I trust. I'd like to say I'll rely on those I trust. But we're Dalish, we kind of want to grab it and run home with it. I'll kidnap Morrigan. And then we'll restore what was. Oh, gosh. That's a terrible thing to say, but you're Dalish, so go for it.
I'll use whatever power I have to undo the chaos that Corypheus and his allies have caused.
You would put things back the way they were before.
Yes. I mean, not exactly.
I know what you mean. Thank you.
For what?
You have not been what I expected, Inquisitor. You have impressed me. You honor the past and work to recover what was lost, even if the cost is high. I respect that. And I am indebted to you for the reminder. Forgive my melancholy.
Whoops.
Corypheus has cost us much. The Temple of Mathal did not deserve such a fate. The orb he carries, and its stolen power, that at least we may still recover. With luck, some of the past may yet survive.
Some of the past may yet survive, so we'll do it together. So, good luck, kiss. Oh, hey, stop worrying. I would like to do both of those, actually. We will do it together, and good luck, kiss. Yeah, you think this is the final battle, so good luck, kiss.
You're being grim and fatalistic in the hope of getting me into bed, aren't you?
I am grim and fatalistic. Getting you into bed is just an enjoyable side benefit. Come with me, Vanan.
Ah, right, okay, yeah, of course. It happens after the Arbor Wilds. For some reason I thought it was before. Hey.
The veil is thin here. Can you feel it on your skin, tingling?
You want to know if my skin is tingling?
I was trying to determine some way to show you what you mean to me.
Oh, did he just do something to your face? What was that? What is that action? I already know. Interesting. You don't have to do that. Well, it's the romance, so we're going to have to go with the romance option, which is interesting. Oh. Go away, Cullen. You're ruining the moment. Let's go. Let's do it.
I'm listening, and I can offer a few suggestions.
I shall bear that in mind. For now, the best gift I can offer is the truth. You are unique. In all Thedas, I never expected to find someone who could draw my attention from the Fade. You have become important to me. More important than I could have imagined.
I don't think this is going to work. No, I feel the same way.
As you are to me.
Then what I must tell you, the truth. Your face, the Valasleen. In my journeys in the Fade, I have seen things. I have discovered what those marks mean.
They honor the Elven gods.
No, they are slave markings. Or at least they were in the time of ancient Alathan.
What? That doesn't matter. We were wrong. That's a lie. Oh, that can't be right. Damn it. Leliana is also trying to ruin the moment. Go away. That can't be right.
My clan's keeper said they honored the gods. These are their symbols.
Yes, that's right. A noble would mark his slaves to honor the god he worshipped. After Alathan fell, the Dalish forgot.
Yikes. That's quite a big thing to forget, guys. That's a big thing. That's a lie. Yeah, I don't think that... I would like to say that, but we've already accepted that he knows things that we don't. It doesn't matter. No, I like we were wrong, even if it is a teary-eyed option. Yeah. I mean, that's got to be shaking to your worldview to hear that something that you put on your face as a mark of adulthood is actually how people used to mark their slaves. That's horrible. Yeah, you're going to be shaken.
So this is... what? Just one more thing the Dalish got wrong?
I'm sorry.
We try to preserve our culture, and this is what we keep? Relics of a time when we were no better than Tevinter.
Don't say that. For all they got wrong, the Dalish did one thing right. They made you.
Oh, well, in that
I didn't
case.
tell you this to hurt you. If you like, I know a spell. I can remove the Valasleen.
I'd like that. I'm not sure. No, they matter to me, or no, forget the past. I can't say no, they matter to me. No, I can't say that one. They mattered before you found out there were slave markings. The Dalish will never submit to slavery anymore. That immediately tarnishes them, so it's not that they matter to you. Forgetting the past is an interesting thing. I kind of like that one. Forget what they used to mean, give them a new meaning kind of thing. Fully embracing it right away, I'm not so hot on, so I'm not sure.
These marks have been part of me for so long. I don't know if...
I'm so sorry for causing you pain. It was selfish of me. I look at you and I see what you truly are. And you deserve better than what those cruel marks represent.
Right. Okay. Expressed your confusion, horror at what they actually truly represent, and now you can decide. That I like that one a lot better. I like that a lot better. It's more of a... you're slowly digesting it and coming up to a decision rather than immediately jumping onto one. I want to keep it or remove it. Yeah. I did design your face with that in mind, but hopefully your proportions are good enough to hold up even without the lines. So yeah, remove the Valasleen.
Then cast your spell. Take the Valasleen away.
Sit.
Good.
Alasa Malarevas. You are free.
And you don't look too bad. Nice.
You are so beautiful. And I am sorry. I distracted you from your duty. It will never happen again.
I'm sorry? If you must. Are you kidding me? I don't want to lose you. Yeah, gosh, this is so abrupt. It's such an abrupt about face. I mean, it's a heartbreaking scene. devastating, really, if you were, you know, in this position. But it just feels so abrupt. And it is. Because it's a snap decision that is made. Yeah, I don't want to lose you.
Seylis.
Please, Vanan.
Please what? I love you. Don't do this to me. I believe in us. No, I'm not going to go for a more aggressive option. I do like just saying that I love you, sure. I believe in us is more assertive. Go for it. We're going to be assertive.
I'm not giving up on you, Seylis.
You truly should.
Whatever you need, we can find together.
No, we can't. You'll see. I'm sorry.
Ugh. Okay. And now we've got to run back and be like, Seylis, what do you mean? What the hell, dude? Why would you do that to me? Don't mind me, Varric. Just going to have a much-needed chat here.
Inquisitor, how may I help you prepare for our final battle?
I'm going to hit you. Kidding. Obviously, I'm not going to. Tell me about Corypheus or what about us? Yeah, I'm sorry. What?
I'd like to discuss what happened before, Seylis.
I'm afraid that wouldn't be appropriate at this time. We must focus on what truly matters. Harden your heart to a cutting edge, and put that pain to good use against Corypheus.
I'm sorry, what? What truly matters. Lovely. I'm what?
It would help me if you could explain why.
The answers would only lead to more questions. An emotional entanglement that would benefit neither of us. The blame is mine, not yours. It was irresponsible and selfish of me. Let that be enough.
Yeah. Later then. So mysterious. This was a waste of time. Why are you being so mysterious? Yeah.
You really don't let anybody see under that polite mask you wear, do you?
You saw more than most. Let me know if I can be of any more help in planning our final fight.
Yeah. Ugh. You're an awful person sometimes. You really are. I have made this decision for both of us. Let's just not talk about it ever again. Okay, Dorian. Hey.
What happened at the Elvhen Temple? It's got me thinking. I should go back, shouldn't I? To Tevinter. Once this is done. If we're still alive.
You don't have to.
All my talk of how terribly wrong things are back home. But what do I do about it? Nothing.
What's brought this on?
How does this relate to the Elven Temple?
You encountered ancient elves. A piece of history. Something the Imperium didn't destroy. Maybe my people can atone for what we've done. There is something still left to restore. Maybe not all of us want to, but that could be altered. If you can change minds, so can I.
Maybe there is something left to restore. That really sounds like he was planning on helping restore the Elven civilization. At least a little bit, you know. Maybe restoring some of the knowledge that's been stolen by Tevinter to the elves. Maybe something as simple as that. Rather than just a Free the Slaves campaign, which is incredibly important, very important, but also much harder to achieve than just sharing knowledge. Knowledge which is something that he would be able to freely access, at least until his Free the Slaves campaign comes to a head, and then, you know, he'll face opposition from people who don't want that to happen. If he's just sharing knowledge, it's a lot easier. And it's a way to open up possibilities for freeing the slaves later down the line, because they would have knowledge and power of their own. Maybe even, you know, being seen as a legitimate civilization of their own, if they manage to get, you know, a place to live, something like that. Then it becomes a real problem to have them as slaves. A real problem. That's what you need. It's not so easily swept under the rug. It's not so out of sight, out of mind. Nobody really cares about these people, because where else are they going to go? No one else is going to care for them. You know? If they had their own power base, if they had their own city, anything like that, then Tevinter would face diplomatic consequences for having slaves, you know. And the same would be true for every other country, as keeping them as second-class citizens, as workers in alienages. And that's why I like putting Briala in power. So that she can enforce these diplomatic consequences. And I really wish that that's something that he would have gone for. Just going straight in to free the slaves when they've got nowhere to go, no power. It's impressive. It's honourable. It's the right thing to do. But it's also not going to happen. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to happen. Tevinter's not going to let go of their slaves until it becomes a real problem for them to keep them. So yeah, I really wish he'd gone on to share the knowledge, to give back some power to the elves. He could have been making headway with many different tribes of Dalish, since, you know, the elves in the cities they have no power, and they want to abide by human civilization, which will constantly keep them down. It'll constantly push them down, so they need their own, which is why he kind of needs to work with the Dalish. The Dalish won't bow. They'll take the power that Dorian could have restored to them, and they can make themselves into something to be maybe not feared, but something to respect. I really wish that's the direction that he'd gone. I really wish. And then in Veilguard, you know, 10 years later, then we could have had the freeing of the slaves, him trying to push through this legislation with his, what do they call them, the Lucerni or something, wasn't it? That was his faction, the Lucerni. Trying to push through freeing the slaves once the Dalish had some power. Once the elves weren't just, you know, the people shining their shoes and cleaning their kitchens and stuff. And we could have had some real-time consequences during Veilguard of, you know, Dorian's fall from grace because the other Magisters were going against him, and the Venatori were rising in power, and they need their slaves, you know, for blood sacrifices. So, you know, that would have been... It would have been pretty interesting to have that, but they didn't do that, so never mind. Probably didn't need this tangent right here, but I wish there'd been a little bit more to it than that. Anyway, you came here to help. You could do great things, or just go then. Yeah, you could do great things.
Someone with your impeccable taste could transform Tevinter.
I hope you're right. You usually are. It might surprise you to know that you're the one who inspired me. You're shaping the world, for good or ill. How could I aspire to do any less? If it means proving that Tevinter can be better, that there's hope even for my homeland, I would do anything.
Fantastic, Dorian. Fantastic. And I really wish you did. I wish you stood a chance. I really do. Fiona, I don't suppose we can get anything from you.
Greetings again, Inquisitor.
Everything well?
I trust everything is well with the mages.
Most are pleased with the Alliance, even if we wonder what will happen next.
Right. Yeah, nothing new from her.
I'll leave you to it.
Okay, and I guess... I'm pretty sure Vivienne greatly disapproved for my decision to give the well to Morrigan, so I wonder what you're going to do now.
Yes, my dear.
Nothing, okay. She's not even going to mention it. Good. Less opposition right before the final fight, that's good. Okay, and we'll go up to Liliana as well. In fact, let's see if we can have any research.
Seylis made.
Oh.
Very well.
No research. Fantastic. Liliana.
I was pondering who might be divine, and it suddenly occurred to me. Is it so ridiculous for the Grand Clerics to support me? Why shouldn't they?
Why shouldn't they? What would you do as divine? I'd support you. You shouldn't be divine. What would you do?
If you were divine, what would you do?
Change things. Change everything. Your support of the Mage Rebellion was a good start. We must build on this. No more circles. The mages will be free. The Chantry will accept them as the Maker's children. In fact, it will accept everyone. Elves, dwarves, even Canary. Why exclude them? The Chantry allows our differences to tear us apart, instead of teaching us how we are the same.
Oh, I love that. I do love that. It's radical. Absolutely radical in this kind of religion for her to suddenly swivel and say, you know, actually, we'll accept everybody. We're all the same. In, you know, Andrastianism, which has always said, although we are all the Maker's children, only humanity will go to his side. You know. But I like that. I would support that. The more accepting Andrastianism is, the less chance there is of them hunting down the Dalish. So yeah, I would absolutely support her.
I think you would make a good divine.
I am glad to hear it. Your support may persuade the Grand Clerics to vote in my favor. The Chantry was a beacon of hope to me once, you know. In my years at Lothering's Chantry, we turned no one away from our doors. It was a refuge, a place of peace. I felt the Maker's presence and his love even when they told me he'd left us. This is the Chantry I know, the Chantry I wish the world to see.
Absolutely, the world needs that Chantry. That's not the Chantry I know. I'll keep dreaming. I mean, if she thinks she can bring that Chantry out into the world, she should do it. I don't think she can. We don't want the Chantry. But if she does have a Chantry that is really accepting, then they would accept that, you know, the Dalish are misguided. But they'll all go to the Maker's side anyway, even though they have bad beliefs. You know, something, they would be more accepting of them rather than, you know, crusading and slaughtering them. So that's the kind of Chantry that you need that will allow everybody to live peacefully. So yeah.
The world could certainly use the force for good you describe.
Yes, the Chantry should be a force for good instead of what it is. The Chantry dictated where it should have inspired. It spoke of judgment instead of acceptance. It should encourage the good in everyone, rather than rebuke us for our sins. No one should be turned away from our doors. No one is without worth. Whoever you are, whatever your mistakes, you are loved, unconditionally. In your heart shall burn an unquenchable flame.
Right. Absolutely lovely. I do like putting Liliana in charge. unless I'm being more Templar sympathetic. then it's a toss-up. It's kind of a toss-up between Cassandra and Vivienne. Although Vivienne, I reserve for the one that supports the circles. If I support Templars but not the circles, then Cassandra. But if I'm ever supportive of the circles, it's Vivienne. And I'm very, very rarely supportive of the circles. But yeah, I hope that Liliana gets it. I don't know who will. I've never been very good at predicting it. I know you can look it up, and if you can remember which decisions you've made, then you can predict it that way, but I'm hoping for Liliana, but I'll be happy if I get Cassandra. So, yeah. We've spoken to you, haven't we? So, we can go to Cullen. Cullen, talk with me. Oh.
Though all before me is shadow, yet shall the Maker be my guide. I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the beyond. For there is no darkness in the Maker's light, and nothing that he has wrought shall be lost.
A prayer for you?
For those we have lost, and those I am afraid to lose.
Ah, okay, you haven't lost your faith. Prayers don't fix anything. How can you have faith? I can't say prayers don't fix anything. I don't like the Chantry, but we do believe in the Elven gods, so you've not lost your faith.
I'm glad you haven't lost your faith.
I've questioned it at times, but I found comfort in faith when life offered little. Corypheus will retaliate. It's only a matter of time. We must draw strength wherever we can.
From peace of mind, maybe. It never ends, does it? Oh, we must be prepared. Yeah, we've got to be prepared, Cullen.
Are we prepared?
We will be. I should return to my duties. There's more to be done.
Absolutely there is. And pretty sure we examined this when we first got here, so there's no need to do that now. And although that people are coming in here to pray, we've not bothered to stand up these braziers or put the chandelier up, or even stand up the pew. It's a bit messy of them, to be honest. It's very messy of them. So what is that? War room. And the final piece. Okay. Well, I don't want to go to Morrigan just yet. Let's speak to Mother Giselle, see if you've got anything.
I heard reports of the events at the Temple of Mathal, Inquisitor. It sounds magnificent. I hope we can explore it fully once Corypheus is defeated.
But you're human.
I didn't expect a Chantry Mother to be interested in exploring an elven god's temple.
Whether your gods are myths or aspects of the Maker, they are worth studying. Whatever we find will help us better understand our world and our Maker. No believer should fear the truth. But of course, all that must wait until Corypheus himself is defeated. Was there anything else, Inquisitor?
I don't think you'll have anything, will you? Yeah, no, we're good.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Okay, well, it's good to know that she's at least interested, even if she is looking at it from a... This can't actually be real, but it's interesting to know what people kind of think when they're being heretical, sort of angle.
Your worship.
Well, let's go down and grab Cassandra and everyone in the inn.
What do you think allowed the triumph of the Temple?
Ooh.
I'm not listening.
One of our own entered, and one of our own emerged. The old ways remain.
Heretics and demons. That's all that was.
You're wearing the ancient elf armor. That's not heretics. You're literally wearing their armor. That's like sentinel armor, isn't it? How? Oh, random NPCs. You've got to love it. You've got to love it. Totally heretics, he says. Wearing ancient elven sentinel armor. Okay, Cassandra.
Victory in the Arbor Wilds. The archdemon might have been a real threat to our army, but it flew off once we turned the tide. It is still out there, however. I wonder what Corypheus plans now.
Well, if he returns, we'll face him. He'll run and hide. He's lost everything. Yeah, if he comes back, we're going to be taking him on.
We'll deal with whatever he throws at us.
Do not underestimate Corypheus. He is powerful, and you have yet to fight him one-on-one.
True.
But he will come. You will get your chance.
You're not worried? You're probably right. I look forward to it. Yeah, you're not worried? I'm a squishy mage.
You don't seem concerned about that.
I'm terrified. Yet I have faith in you. Not long ago, this was impossible to imagine. You, a valued friend, victory close at hand. The time has come to consider what will come next.
You'll be divine. Don't jinx it. I have plans. Yeah, I've got plans.
Oh, I have plans of my own.
As you should. Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked and do not falter. You have come far, my friend. It has been an honor.
It certainly has, Cass. It certainly has. Okay, now where have you deposited me? Am I... Yeah, I'm by Blackwall. Well, sure. I do need to speak to Blackwall. In fact, let's have a look at this, make sure we've got all the horses, which we should have done. Pretty sure I checked the stables and the entire list was open, so yeah, we're good. Let's den it. Blackwall.
Corypheus is able to possess Grey Wardens, or so I hear. Perhaps it's a good thing I'm not a real Warden.
Indeed. A very good thing. We would have left you behind trying to defend your lie. No, it's a very good thing.
It's a blessing. Warden or not, I'd hate to be on the other side of your blade.
Going up against a Darkspawn, and the last thing you want is a Grey Warden. Funny how these things happen.
Indeed. I don't think your thoughts on the Inquisition will have changed, but I'll ask anyway.
What do you think of the Inquisition?
I just know that you could shake this world to its foundations if you willed it.
Yeah, okay. Nope, we're good.
We should return to our duties.
As you wish. You are, after all, in charge.
Indeed I am. Okay. Now let's get back up to the rest.
Stop following me.
Oh.
I haven't taken a step. Yet here you are.
I don't know what to do.
Pain hides behind certainty. Not knowing, searching, is a first step.
Right, I assume you're probably supposed to be in Chantry robes or something. And he thinks one of the mothers is following him.
Your chant doesn't cover such things. It's all right to admit that.
You can't know. She has always shown us the way, just because an elf found that temple.
A place of our people, led by one of our people.
Perhaps. Perhaps your old ways are not what we thought.
Perhaps. Okay. I just think you're in the wrong outfit, man. You're in the wrong outfit. Okay. Let's load in, people. Creme.
Harm their own.
Anything else?
Most of the charges are still at the Temple of Mythal. I'm Mr. Crazy Fine.
Yeah, so how can we use you?
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the charges?
Most of our people were at the Temple of Mythal. I've still got a few, though. Men who are recovering from wounds. I can send them around to rattle swords, wave flags, and look a lot larger than they are. It'll mess with enemy estimates of our numbers, so no one thinks Skyhold is undermanned.
Sweet. Okay, do it.
We'll talk later.
Thank you, Creme. Okay, inflate Inquisition numbers operation available. And Bull, anything from you?
So to kill Corypheus, all we have to do is kill his dragon first? That's easy. We're good at killing shit. Just one more big fight to put this Magister asshole down for good. I knew you'd get us here, boss.
Thanks for your help. This is going to be hard. I'm ready and eager. Yeah, thanks for your help, Bull.
It's been an honor, Bull.
Oh, don't get like that. This isn't goodbye. We're kicking this guy's ass.
Absolutely. I don't suppose Meriden will have anything to say. I don't speak to you as much as I probably should.
Of course you handled this, Inquisitor.
Yeah, of course I did. Okay, and Sutherland's crew is still waiting for me. Still waiting for me to help them. Let's get round to Sarah, who is probably not happy with me. I'm pretty sure she greatly disapproves as well, or at least disapproves.
Oh, hi you. Strange days, right? Weird elves and Morrigan going wading. Better her than you. Glad to be back where things make sense after the demon-worshipping lies of Mythal. When do we go after what's-his-lumps?
Oh, you think Mythal was all lies? This was about demon worship? Or what do you mean? You thought Mythal was all lies?
You seem pretty certain. You don't believe anything from Mythal.
Course not. What, I should believe all that stuff? Because elves? I mean, it was impressive and all. Makes the Dalish look like tits for living in the woods, but so what? There can't be a bunch of gods, and the Maker. Don't matter how much or little you believe, those don't fit. So call me stupid, but I believe the stuff not made up by dead people who failed. Mythal is a ruin full of demons. I mean, it just makes sense, right?
No. It was the ruin full of elves, not demons. But what if some of it is true? You're insulting our heritage. I agree, it was all lies. I believe it was all true. What if some of it's true?
There's so much history there. What if some of it is true?
No, now you're stupid. You can't think that because it's stupid.
But everything we saw.
Why believe it? Because Abelas looked weird? If that's all it takes, Cariffi's shitheel is full of lumpy truth. I get it. You're an elf. Be all elfy. But this? You're the frigging herald of Andraste. Every time you open your mouth, you'll sound like an idiot.
It's important. I've said I'm not her herald. That hasn't stopped you. Yeah, I'm not a herald.
It's not as if it matters what I believe. I've already denied being the herald.
Not for me to say, yeah. Just saying. Anyway, believe what you want. So long as we kill Cariffi fish. Whatever.
Okay, poor Sarah. Poor Sarah. Okay, and Cole. Let's speak with you.
I suppose you're right.
Corypheus died, and then he didn't. That's why he always felt wrong, like he didn't fit inside himself. He wears another man's life. I thought dying was forever.
It's confusing. You and me both. I will kill him. You and me both.
So did I. Corypheus seems to break a lot of rules.
But is it him? Is he real? If a man can be dead and then not, could I have saved the real Cole?
You did all you could? I don't know. No. No.
Corypheus is using his connection to the Blight to make himself immortal. You couldn't do that.
It gnawed at me, hooks in the hollows, pain of not knowing like the knot in his belly. But that is a hurt, and hurts can heal. I can heal. Forget.
Cole? Cole, are you...
You may still use that name, if you like. I am here to help you.
Oh, okay. He's forgotten Cole then. Yeah. Probably the safest thing for him to do to himself, really. Oh, that was odd. probably the safest thing for him to do. I mean, if it was twisting him up, remembering Cole. Well, let's see.
He meant to watch forever. He called himself Sorrow.
Yeah, goodbye.
I'll talk to you later.
Yes.
And that's Abelas.
Thank you.
Anything else? No, we're good. Okay. Is that everybody? I think that's everyone. I think it is. Okay. Cassandra, Sarah, I'm Bull, Blackwall. There's no one downstairs, not really. Okay. Yeah, that's everyone. So, let's go and save Sutherland and Company then. So, where is that? Right here. Okay. Let's travel there then. Sure, we'll take Sarah. We'll take Bull. And Seylis, why not?
This might interest you, sir.
Okay.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
Storm Coast Geological Survey. Okay, thank you. Well, let's ignore that. We'll go and find Sutherland. So, on the other side of this mountain. Let's go up. Why not? Okay, I'm seeing some red dots, so let's get in there.
That's the lock! We won! Hurrah!
Hurrah! You beautiful ass!
Ha! Good one!
You spoke? You spoke. But that's it. Alright. 13 gold, high ever weave. Sutherland.
I knew you'd come. Rat's a good runner. We saved a caravan but lost the fight. Saw your flag and were hoping we were good for a ransom. Once they learned we were nobody, we were as good as dead. But here you are.
Nobody, you're my people. Just in time to save you. Back to Skyhold. Yeah, you're my people.
Of course I'm here. You're an adventuring company of the Inquisition.
You hear that? Did everyone hear that?
We heard it, you fool.
Inquisitor, we'll return to the hold, and we'll be back out in no time. Thank you.
No. Sweet. And no, we can't speak to you directly. Okay. Let's pick up the rest of our loot. 7 gold. Well, there were bandits.
It's the Inquisitor! I told you! I told you! She's a true as anything hero!
Yeah, I am. Well, we got some more red dots, might as well clear out this area. Just in case. There's like a bear over there. Nice and easy. Okay, any remains? Just the bear? Alright. And that's it. 3 bear hide. Very nice. So, I guess it's back home to Skyhold. Okay. Let's go and find her. In fact, no. Let's go and speak to Sutherland and Company. You should all be here, I think. They're not? Okay. They're not. Is that because they haven't loaded in, or because they're actually not here?
That was a decision, and it was well considered.
After what he did?
I knew many killed in war. Sadly, in a game of power decided by heirs, only one target matters.
You're a cold prick. You know that.
He is cold. But never mind. Alright. The company's not here. That's fine. Well, let's get to the war table then. Maybe they have a new quest. I can't remember. I thought that was the end of their quest chain and that they'd be in the rest, but I guess not.
Inquisitor.
Alright. So, what do we have? Research the Well of Sorrows. Inquisitor, I must take over our investigation into the Well of Sorrows. Dozens of antiquarians and historians are begging us for the results. There have been several attempts to steal our research. While we have nothing conclusive, the research has proven useful in negotiations with interested scholars, and we should guard it accordingly. Liliana. Okay, 100 influence and Sentinel plate. Fantastic. And Samson. Inquisitor Lavellan. We've secured Samson in the holding pens, your worship. He's not said much. We'll bring out the villain for judgment at your pleasure. Jailer Blythe. Fantastic. We've got nothing new, except... There we go. Yes! Okay, we do have a new quest for them. Alright, let's get our resources. 6 elf fruit. Thank you, Liliana. Inflate Inquisition numbers. Inquisitor, with most of our forces still returning from the Temple of Mythal, it's important that our enemy not suspect the weakness of our current state. I can take some of the charges on patrol in Inquisition uniforms and create enough of a disturbance to give enemy scouts the impression of a much larger Inquisition force. Lieutenant Cremesius Eclasi. Okay, my scouts have done similar work. They may even be able to ambush enemy forces.
Any word?
Nothing yet.
Okay, and Cullen, it's a good idea. We don't have the manpower to do much more at the moment. Yeah, you know what? Your scouts can help. You can ambush some enemy forces. Okay, and a company of heroes. A report in Josephine's hand. 3 requests in as many weeks for inclusion in our cause. If Sutherland imagines a debt, he's well on his way to paying it. These few youths have brought in allies by the score and from surprising places. We need only extend our influence in their wake. I expect our diplomats to jog, to at least make it seem like work. Okay. Primary work is done. I'll begin with the neighbours. I'll extend trade immediately. Could this be simpler? Josephine and Cullen. I suggest a retinue to welcome new territories. A simple matter thanks to the work already done. Josephine can take this. Yeah.
Inquisitor.
You know what to do with new people. New allies, so you can do that. And I suppose Cullen can take some fellow Maya resources.
To work?
Thank you, Cullen. Okay. And that's it. Okay. Well then, I suppose we've got a judgment to do. And we might as well do that. Alright. Yeah. We're here, aren't we? So we might as well just do it. Let's go for it.
Forgive me, Inquisitor. For personal interest, I have relieved Josephine, as you might expect. Knight Templar Samson, General to Corypheus, traitor to the Order. The blood on his hands cannot be measured. His head is too valuable to take. Kirkwall, Orlais, many would see him suffer. I can't say I'm not one of them.
A serious matter. Too valuable to kill? Really? Oh, don't worry, he'll suffer. What do you mean he's too valuable to kill?
The headman's axe isn't enough? That's an impressive amount of ill will.
The Red Lyrium will steal your vengeance. You know what it does. Corypheus only delayed my corruption.
Are you still loyal to that thing? He poisoned the Order, used them to kill thousands.
Templars have always been used. How many were left to rot like I was? after the Chantry burned away their minds. Piss on it. I followed him so Templars could at least die at their best. Same lie as the Chantry. The Prophet just isn't as pretty.
Maddox respected you. I want to be merciful, your defense is pathetic, you coward. Yet Maddox respected you for some unknown reason.
I found your people. They believed in you, believed your cause was righteous.
Not your business, Inquisitor.
Your friend Maddox was so loyal he killed himself. For you.
They were always going to die. I saw what Corypheus was doing. So yes, I fed them hope instead of despair. I made them believe their pain had purpose. Just like the Chantry does. Right, Commander? It ended as well as anything else I've done.
It's not
Corypheus would kill me on sight. I'll tell your people what they want. Everything I cared about is destroyed.
Cullen will question you. Let Kirkwall have you. Exile him to the wilderness. Yeah, no, he's full of red lyrium. He'd just create a red lyrium spike somewhere. Dagna will study your powers. Shove this coward in a hole. I kind of like the thought of Dagna studying his powers, but at the same time, red lyrium. Again. I'm not sure if I should let Kirkwall have him. Kirkwall is a terrible place. But there is Red Lyrium Meredith still in Kirkwall. I don't want to run the risk of him actually being able to affect that statue. Cullen questioning him seems a little too... I don't know. Too simple? Maybe. Let's let Dagna study him.
Samson, you can still be of use to good people. What you know is less important than what you are. My Arcanist will study your resistance to Red Lyrium.
Do as you will, Inquisitor. Your kind always does.
Yeah. Dagna's gonna find out exactly what makes your Red Lyrium powers tick. Hopefully without infecting herself. But we'll see. Okay, well, I think after this is the end of the game, isn't it? This is the very end. We get to speak to Mythal. The final battle comes after speaking with Morrigan and speaking with Mythal. I'm pretty sure. There might be some time between, but I honestly can't remember. So yeah, I'll leave it here. And next episode we'll do that, and hopefully we'll have finished all of the war table operations as well. We're just waiting for Sutherland's quest to finish, really. And I do want all of that done before the final battle, so... yeah. We are so close. So close. And then it'll be on to Trespasser. So, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe. I upload 5 videos a week, so hit the bell for notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.